Halloween may be over, but the Skyblock grind still continues. Tyashoi the Alchemist has commissioned us with his last and final quest today, in where he is going to be asking for 10 frozen spiders. Once you turn him in 10 frozen spiders, he's going to reward you with the Great Spook Staff, which is actually really cool, by the way. We'll talk about that more at the end of the video. But right now, I'm going to be showing you guys not only the fastest way to get 10 frozen spiders, but also how to get the Great Spook Staff. Just so everybody knows, we've had some issues within my last videos. To get these spiders, you're going to first want to completely exhaust Tyashoi's dialogue until he asks for 10 frozen spiders. If you don't do this, you won't get any of the quest drops. Also, you're going to need to get all of the other pieces too, which means the boots, leggings, chestplate, and helmet. I've made videos for all of those on my channel now, and I will throw them up on the cards right now if you'd like to check those out. With that out of the way, let me show you how to get these ingredients. Luckily, the ingredients for this isn't that bad, and they're not crazy expensive. The first thing you're going to need is an ice rod. The easiest way to buy this rod right now is to go on the AH and simply look up ice rod. They're actually somewhat expensive right now because people are flipping them around 600 to 700k, but don't worry, you can always sell the rod after. For those of you that are on Iron Man, you actually don't need to use the ice rod. You can actually use any other rod. Once you have the ice rod, there's only one more thing you're going to need, and that is spooky bait. Again, the easiest way to get spooky bait is going to be going onto the bazaar and buying yourself a stack of spooky bait right there. It's about 10k per stack right now, and also pretty hard to get your hands on because a lot of people are buying it right now. But if you're on Iron Man, you are actually going to need to get yourself spooky bait, and it only takes 1 pumpkin and 1 fish to craft with the lily pad level 1 collection. And just to make sure everybody's using the spooky bait, keep in mind you're going to want to have this at the front of your fishing bag right here, just to make sure you're using it. If you're not using spooky bait, it's not going to work. Make sure you got your fishing rod out and head over to the spider's den. If for whatever reason you don't know how to get here, just get to this little green beacon in the graveyard and turn around, and there should be the portal to the spider's den. From here, go left just past this house, and you'll get to a nice fishing pond. From here, as long as you have the spook bait and the ice rod and you're fishing on the spider's den, you should be able to catch frozen spiders. In order to do this the fastest way, you're actually going to not want to use fishing gear. You want the lowest sea creature chance possible, since frozen spiders do not come from sea creatures. So legitimately make sure you're not wearing any fishing gear, and make sure you're also not using the dolphin pet as well. If you have a flying fish pet, that pet can be really good because it can give you fishing speed, but other than that, do not use any pets or do not use any armor. It'll actually slow you down. Therefore, if you have the least amount of sea creature chance and the fastest fishing speed, you will be catching the most frozen spiders. It's also best to do this in the rain if you're trying to go for efficiency. And one last and very important thing is that frozen spiders do not count as player drops, meaning that anybody can steal your frozen spiders. Make sure to try to be in the smallest fishing lobby possible, otherwise people can steal your spiders, unless you're trying to steal other people's spiders, in which you're then going to want to be in the most populated fishing lobby possible, which kind of gets me into the second fastest way to get frozen spiders, and that's stealing them from other people. The benefits to this is you don't need an ice rod, and you don't need spooky bait either. These baits are drops from everybody, and you can technically steal them, though I really don't recommend it. It will be faster if you just buy a rod and do it yourself. From here, just fish like normal, and the game will tell you as soon as you catch a frozen spider. And as you can see in my chat, I've caught a frozen spider. Very simple to get. For my testing, I think this is about a 1 in 10 drop from non-sea creatures, meaning that it's not really that bad, but with bad RNG, this can be one of the longest Tyashoi quests you can do. Once you finally get all 10 of your frozen spiders, you can go talk to Tyashoi, in which he'll take them from you and actually do a massive fireworks show. After that, he's going to hand you the Great Spook Staff, which for those who don't already know what it does, is actually really cool. With its right click ability, it turns you invisible and turns you into a dead bush. This isn't a great example because the game actually still shows my character, but that dead bush right there is the only thing other players can see, and you can actually sneak around with it pretty well. It's really fun. But the other thing it does with the full set of Great Spook armor is it lets you spook other players. Within the last lobby I was in, you can see here that one of the spooks is making you think that you died and lost half your coins. After a couple seconds, it tells you that somebody was trolling you, but it's still pretty crazy. One of the spooks in the game will actually tell you that your profile is going to be deleted within 10 seconds, and there's some players in the game that will log off or freak out when this happens. It's really cool to try out. It's actually a really fun item to try out, and I recommend everybody does it before people find out what it is. And with that all out of the way, thank you guys so much for watching. For those of you who stuck to the end of the Tyashoi quest videos, I thank you so much. This was a very fun series to make for me, and I haven't really been able to make a series or short videos in a while, so I really wanted to try it out to see what the reception would be like, but the next videos will be normal guide videos. Either way, if you did end up liking this series or you did enjoy this video, please do consider leaving a like and subscribing. It helps me out so much, and it helps me know if you guys like these shorter kind of videos. Plus, I mean, if you subscribe, you can always unsubscribe later if I start making trash videos. Not only that, but if you have any questions for me, want to know what my resource pack is or my mod folder is, please do consider joining my Discord server. There's a 20 million coin giveaway going on the server right now, so I do recommend you join. The link will be in the description. Again, thank you guys all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys. My game literally just crashed on my outro. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.